Yo, welcome to Final Lost versus, man. It's your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show, man. We ain't did a Doom joint in a minute, so we going back to DangerDoom, Danger Mouse, and MF Doom. Mince meat. Let's get it.
The villain ain't rhyming off bread alone. Let him get some cognac, a mic and a headphone. Smoke and mirrors, caught her in the mix. Couldn't read the shorthand for mortars and bricks. If any negative thought linger, he let it vent. Wrote this one with his middle finger in wet cement. Did it on the slide, before he's gone bye-bye. Spit it on the fly. Brush your teeth, rinse and gargle. A true nerd who messed with new words since Boggle. And use slang and scrabble, rhymed with a northern drawl, twang and babble. Flossy pen jargon, break the world record. Do a 4-steam bargain and take the girl naked. More spots than a leopard. Then he had to stop, the block was hot peppered. Shepherd, leading the sheeps out to slaughter. Kept it sold and repped it every time he saw ya. Trying to douse a pinch of weed in a frat street house. I'll make mincemeat out of that beat mouse.
I'll make mincemeat out of that beat mouse. He's tearing up, destroying the beat, mincemeat out of that beat mouse, Danger Mouse, who is producing the joint, the track. I love how he says the villain ain't rhyming off bread alone. You can't live off bread alone, right? In the Bible. So he's just saying you can't rhyme off of bread alone. I love it. I love it. Smoke and mirrors caught her in the mix. Couldn't read the shorthand because secretaries usually write in shorthand. Well, she write in shorthand sometime. Not now, not in this day and age, but back in the day, used to write a lot of shorthand to take notes. Anyway, I like a true nerd who messed with new words since Boggle. You know what Boggle, the game Boggle, where you shake the box filled with cubes and letters, fall out, you make words out of them, right? So you can't with new words since Boggle. Also use slang and Scrabble, because you know what Scrabble is, the game when you put words together as well. So that's crazy. Anyway, more spots than a leopard. He had to stop. The block was hot pepper. The block was hot. I had to stop. Anyway, so far so good.
Douse a pinch of weed in a frat street house. I'll make mincemeat out of that beat mouse. Welcome to the show. Remember, whatever you do, do not boo the flow.
Right?
School the dumb on the #1 rule of thumb. What a fool. Still you never met a cooler bum. Give the drummer some rum. I'm sure he could use a shot just to get his cues hot and show he don't lose his spot. A stranger who speaks to you vocal. Danger made the beat, get a freak to do the bogle. No bull, everything they wanted they grabbed and took. Whole lab looked like an ill left jab and hook. Even had a secretary to take the calls. Shake it and make it fall. I told her don't break my balls. Wherever mouse go, trouble follows. The bounty on his fro was mills and double dollars. Bill spills, muddle flows that befuddle scholars. Thick buffalo girl with the bubble hollers. She rocked leather and gold, a fat blouse, and need a brother with soul to let her cat out. Even if the rat couldn't compete with Kraus, I'll make mincemeat out of that beat mouse.
This is hard. This is hard. I love this. Real quick, couple of bars that caught my attention. Remember what you do not to boo the flow. Don't boo the flow. School the dumb on the #1 rule of thumb. I schooled them on the #1 rule of thumb, which is don't boo the flow. Let's move down a little bit. Danger made the beat, get the freak to the boogie. No bull, everything he wanted they grabbed and took. Whole lab looked like an ill left jab and a hook. I love that. That is clever. Then back to the shorthand bar. Even a secretary had to take calls. And now, before that, it was shorthand. Anyway, let's go.
Tap your toe, rhyme and straps for dough, rap for show, to let the whippersnappers know. Sucks to be them, now pass that loop. Up under the tux, he wore a hazmat suit. Sounded like Froggy, sipped the groggiest of potions. Be up in the party with the foggiest of notions. On the list of lobbyists for Save the Oceans. Gave his donation to the lady with the lotions.
Yes.
Swole hand itching, the old man bitching. Switching with the fan with the gold band twitching. Spitting like a bionic sneeze that frees vodka. Just to clear the air like the ionic breeze, quadra. Slick enough to outslide a fox for a chicken pot pie. Thinking outside the box.
Outside the box.
Would love to taste her goodie, but got no time to be wasting chasing putty. Out for Daffy Duck, Bucks, Porky Pig paper. Bugs Bunny money, a Sylvester Cat caper. Or for that taper, rap, country, or deep house. I'll make mincemeat out of that beat mouse.
Oh my gosh, man, that was hard. I love that. That was pretty good. The lady with the lotions. Is he talking about Silence of the Lamb? I don't know. Y'all let me know about that. Rap for the show to let you whippersnappers know. If you don't know what a whippersnapper is, in my day, in my time, whippersnappers was young folks, right? You whippersnappers. Under the tux he wore a hazmat suit. Woo, gosh. For a chicken pot pie thinking outside of the box. Would love to taste a goodie, but ain't got no time for chasing the putty. And then in the next bar, he talks about Sylvester. So Putty Tat, of course, cat out the box. You know what he was talking about in that particular bar. Anyway, that was hot, man. Mincemeat, DangerDoom. That was clever, man. We had to get back to more Dooms stuff on the channel. And thanks for watching, man. Find Lost versus subscribe. Hit the like button. Peace.
Just like music.